You're live.
Record on OBS too.
It's not showing up on my screen here. But if you guys can confirm that we're live.
Nothing on YouTube.
I'm scared to refresh it.
Wait,
Refresh it.
I think it's going.
It says like this. Look at what it says. I just want you guys to see what I see.
Oh yeah, it's live. I can see myself on the thing.
All right.
Okay,
Nick Nation, we're live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern p.m. We're live. I have my great guest, Victor.
What's poppin'? What's poppin', Nick Nation? We're in here.
He told me I have to watch my mouth today, so I'm gonna watch my mouth a little bit just for some purposes.
Nah, I'm happy to be here, bro.
But every Wednesday we're here. We're live. We talk about whatever we want. It's us versus them. We have a bunch of cool stuff to talk about. We can talk. We have some Palm Beach Pete DNA result updates we can talk about. Also, one thing I'm going to be adding today is chat. I never usually do this, but if you guys want me to talk about some stuff, I can. You know me, it's usually a dictatorship. I don't really go outside the box, but I'm going to react to some stuff you talk about. And I did get my third session of tattoo removal on my face. I have 3 more sessions to go, and then I'm back looking like a baby's behind. But that's that. Fatty McFat said W Vic. Valerie said W Victor. Oh, look at you, Vic. I guess you have some supporters in this chat, huh?
Hey, W, thank you guys. What's up, Valerie? How we doing?
Hannah Banana said us versus them. Listen, if you haven't already, join the Nick Nation on YouTube or on Patreon. If you want to see uncensored version, you can go on Patreon. If you don't care about the uncensored version, you can stay here. We also have therapist sessions, one-on-one with me, and we have debating one-on-one. When you go to Patreon, you choose certain tiers. That's about it, though. Here, if not, get your Nick Nation membership. What's up, Bri? How are you doing? Yeah, we don't ask Bri any of those questions. 702 said, W Victor, L Nick's cortisol. That's nice. 7, you have to be one of my most atrociously ugliest friends I've ever met in my life. It's fine. You look like a block of Swiss cheese. Realistically speaking, right?
Hey, y'all go fuck with 702, man. Fire producer.
Actually, don't. He looks like Swiss cheese. There's no reason to have acne at the age of 29. And I will stand there. Thing.
Oh my god.
COEX said, what made you want to get your face tats off? Listen, I'm 31 now. I got my face tats since I was 22, 23. I'm growing. The podcast is growing. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with face tattoos at all. But I say I'm 31 now, you know, times change. You know, it's time to give myself a different look, in my opinion. So that's why I'm doing it.
I respect it.
Look, Vic, this guy said, Noel LBA said, is it okay for a grown man to drink White Claws?
No. There's so many different better seltzers out there now that, like, if you're still drinking a White Claw, you're like 10 years back.
Like, you're kind of feminine. You don't have to agree with me.
I had one the other day. I was mad good. It was I told you about it.
Yeah, it's a different brand. But
Sunsetter or some bloomer or some summer fucking seltzer.
Realistically,
nice.
If you drink White Claws as a grown man, I would consider you, in my opinion, right? It's not a fact, but in my opinion, I would consider you GAY.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mike LaHood.
Oh,
man.
Love you, Mike.
What's here? So Josh Baldick said, so I don't got nothing to do with Peep. Well, no, like I got it for him, right? I've been hiding for 9 years. Now I'm 31. It's time to clean my face. That's about it. Paul eats my... That's you, Paulie?
Yeah, why are you reading that thing?
I didn't know it was you until I read it. Oh, Paulie.
Because Hannah says she likes fat guys. I was like, shout out to Hannah.
Oh, well, you know, HR complaint coming in very soon. Hannah Banana said, do you think it's GAY if a man has his middle name on Facebook? I think...
Oh, that's a good one.
I think if you live in major cities like Miami, LA, New York, it is super GAY of you to be on Facebook. I think if you live...
Just the app in general, right?
Well, no, because I think if you live in like smaller America, little cities America. Like
normal.
if you're from like Arkansas or like, you know, Killeen, Texas or Albany, New York, sure, and you have a Facebook, I get it.
And your daughter moves to the big city. That's how you connect with them. You know, that's how you see what they're doing, their
but
families.
But if you're in a main city, if you're a Miami guy or a New York guy or an LA guy and you have Facebook,
active on Facebook,
it's
and
like you're gay, bro.
I mean, Facebook advertising is a big thing.
Yeah, but I'm not talking
with a
about
lot of-
advertising. I'm talking about just being there.
Yeah, no, using Facebook for a personal use on a daily consumption is definitely for like the 50+ crowd. I don't think anyone under 50 is using Facebook.
100%. Darius said, and Darius, you're part of Nick Nation. That means you're part of the movement. It's us versus them. They can never silence us. We are neither the radical right nor the radical left. We are right in the middle. I don't agree with radical left. I don't agree with radical. No, I'm not actually in the middle. I'm like, if the middle's right here, I'm 25% to the right, or maybe 30. But I'm not 100% because then you get the loonies, and then the left is insane too. Fat Nick, that's Fat Nick Glazer, right? Fat Nick Glazer said he donated $5 to the chat. My Lord and Savior, don't you ever let Puya's comments get to you at the end of the day. The hairline is receding and yours isn't. Hey, listen. I love Kev, but no matter what he says, his comments will never get to me. But Fat Nick Glazer, I appreciate you. You're a good guy.
The real one, though.
And it's us against the world at the end of the day. It's when you join Nick Nation, right? It's not like you join a cult or Christianity or the radical Islam. You join the resistance. It's us versus them. When we have to meet our maker at the end of the day, we will rise and prevail against all them. Mind Business said in small town America, Facebook is an essential means of communication. Some people you simply cannot reach if you don't have Messenger. And that's why I said when you live in middle of nowhere America, you need Facebook.
What about Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace is nice.
Or like, what if you have family like out of the country, like in Europe or in Russia, for example, that
well, yeah,
maybe
but,
that's the only source of communication you have with them, you know?
well, yeah, that's why you have WhatsApp. But also, if you have WhatsApp, I either think you're a dusty hooker from overseas or you're a immigrant overseas, like some of my family, and I communicate with you on WhatsApp. Think about it. Who do you talk to on WhatsApp?
I mean, a lot of people. Mostly business related.
Brother, I don't have any. Hey, if any of you people, Con, Pauline, Dad, if any of you guys ever tell me we're having a Nick Nation WhatsApp meeting, you guys are all kicking rocks. WhatsApp is meant for third world immigrants like my family in Peru.
Yeah,
That I don't know
Android. It was really like Android.
I don't know why they communicate like that. And Con's favorite hookers.
Oh,
What? I can't say the truth. I can't say the
Con.
truth.
yo, I don't even know what I did to catch a stray right now, bro.
Gutter, what's
Con's
up, man?
cactus
I missed
rays.
you, Gutter. Valerie said, "Where's Johnny Blaze?" Hey, Johnny Blaze. Him not being here right now is actually he's here. Johnny Blaze, what's up?
Johnny.
Maria said, "Are you gonna remove your stomach tattoos?" No, because no one sees my stomach.
Yeah, the face tattoo removals, you know, makes sense. You want to clean up your face. It's what people look at the most. And as you get older, you know, you don't want to be 70 years old with a face tat. It's okay.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just doing that for what's it called? For branding purposes. I gotta get with the program.
Yeah, clean the car up.
Oh, I want to do one thing. WhatsApp. Andrew Fuglin, I don't know how to pronounce this, honestly. WhatsApp is for Indian scammers and chomos. I agree. I do think a lot of Indian scammers, and I will say this, right? How are Indian scammers getting my number more and more by the day?
That is a great question because the same thing's happening to me.
And it's always the Indians.
Yeah.
And I can say this, right? Because Miami didn't have. Actually, I don't care. My Indian fan base is probably slim to none, right? And I'm not the biggest fan. Me as Nicky, I'm not the biggest Indian fan, right? I do like Indian food. I love chicken tikka masala. I love their lamb chops. But there comes to a point that we all have to unite and be like, okay, cool. Why do Indians all have our numbers? Why are they scamming us? Why
That's
are they
true.
calling us?
It's a great question, man. I mean, I don't have the answer to that one. If you have the answer, let me know because I'm having the same issue, bro. Every day it's 20 calls from 100 different numbers God forbid you answer one, they're like, oh, yo, he's good. And then you get 40 more calls from their boys, and it's all, you answer one of them, they're Indian.
And I kind of want to like be like, you know, and I thought about this today, right? And I was driving and I was thinking to myself, I was driving down 88th Street and I saw people driving back and forth on the street recklessly. I'm like, whoa, like I wish I had the power to just zap people out, right? Like that's me. I'm being honest, 100%. I don't care. That's the thing. That's why I have pictures with Kim Jong-un. I have pictures with Putin. I have pictures with Genghis Khan. I believe in authoritarianism, and if I don't like you, I should have the power to just poof you out. And I was driving, and I saw some, bro, it was traffic. You can't beat the traffic. It was almost standstill, but not really. And he was zooming right and left. I'm like, holy shit. If I had the power, I would just poof, and you're done. But I wouldn't unalive you. I would just put you in a really small cell with a bunch of people, right? That's me. And then I'm like, oh, that's what I would do to Indian scammers. Like, I think enough's enough. Like, yo, Donald J. Trump, can we do something? Can you give me power? Like, let me handle the scammers in America. I can do a lot of good stuff.
I mean, bro, I don't think anything's really being done about it. I mean, you take one down, there's 100 more pop up.
Yeah, and Che 201 said they worship cows. Yeah.
I mean, so do I. I like a good steak.
Yeah, but there's a difference between eating cows and appreciating them and then thinking that they give you some sort of magical power.
Yeah.
But they don't. Do you think they give you magical powers?
Shit, a ribeye or like a tomahawk.
But you're not going to worship one, Vic.
Depending on who makes it.
Okay, well, that's a different IQ. Nick Nation Glazer sent $2. Can't wait to let you know who I am during VIP at your concert. Well, I'm really curious on who it is, but I'm not going to be at that VIP. But I might do some cool stuff. You can meet me at a park and we can debate.
A meet and eat.
No, I'm not doing meets
Should
anymore.
do those again, man.
Johnny Blaze said it's the truth. Once you answer one, it's a wrap. You got to pay some company to remove your info from the scammers. 100%. That's why America's going down the downhill right now. We're selling ourselves out to other countries. They're selling your numbers out. The scammers are getting bigger and better.
It's fucked up.
Melon Man, do you think the feds are always watching us? 100%. You see this camera right here?
Covered?
No, I don't have it covered because I don't do anything on my computer. Most I'll do is like say slurs, and they can hear me say slurs because I don't care. But I had this theory, and I was talking about it the other day. You know all the politicians nowadays, and this is some serious facts. You know all the politicians nowadays are bought by somebody? I don't know if you believe in that, but I think majority of politicians are bought.
Like paid off.
Paid off. They're either paid off by a country, by a person.
There's a lot of sponsorships and endorsements behind politicians.
Yeah, but besides sponsorships, there's money that they have to take, whether if it's from a country, a religious group, a company, a big firm. It's by somebody, in my opinion. They get money from somebody. And it can be from Russians, it can be from Chinese, it can be from Jewish people, it can be from big tech, it can be from anybody. But I think that this camera right here is a big cause of it. Why? Because politicians go on here, leave their computer open or their phone opens. They catch them jerking off. They catch them with prostitutes. They catch them banging and cheating. And then these big corporations use this blackmail in order to pay them and have them put laws into place and have their back. So I think this camera is actually super dangerous.
You got me on that one, bro. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about that, dude?
It's obviously a fact. Why are all politicians corrupt? Because they all have blackmail. Think about it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Why didn't and I will go back to this. Why didn't the Steen's files come out? Only some of them came out.
Why?
Because if the Stein's files came out, almost every politician in the world would be in hot water.
Well, they were out. There's like a website.
Yeah, but it's redacted. A lot of it's redacted and a lot of it's not out. A lot of it's not out. A lot of it's not out and a lot of it's redacted. There's no reason why pictures should be blurred out if they're not children. They're children, 100% blur their faces out. But if they're grown adults and they're committing crimes, their faces should not be blurred out.
I agree.
And they are blurred out.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I think one of them was one of the princes of Saudi. There's a bunch, but it was one of them, and his face was blurred out. And a big tech guy from France, and his face was blurred out. Well, they're adults. Why their face is blurred out? Benzilia said, Nick, I need to know if tennis is gay.
Nah, I fuck with tennis.
Tennis isn't gay. Pickleball's gay. If you're a grown man and you play pickleball, you're gay. Huh. Pickleball and racquetball. Tennis is nice. I like tennis. It's a good form of cardio.
Who are the biggest scammers? Indians, Somalians, or Nigerians?
Oh, Somalians.
Absolutely true.
You don't have to answer that, Vic.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out.
I don't know,
I'm
big
gonna
tech-
stay out of that one.
I think I think Somalians are the biggest scammers in my opinion. Right? It's happened. What happened in Minnesota? It's like $100 million of
Yeah.
just fraud.
Whatever happened with that? They like got to the bottom of it. Or
Yeah,
they
well,
just,
Tim
like,
Walz, he resigned. They're looking into everything. I think he's getting sued right now too, and a bunch of people just got arrested.
But is the daycare center or the earning center, whatever?
Oh
the
yeah, they're
Leering center.
Yeah, they're closed.
They're done, right?
They're done, but there's still more that are open.
There was other ones. They weren't the only one, right?
No, there were a bunch, and they're getting sued. They're getting indicted. They're being investigated. But at the end of the day, realistically, and I said this, if I walk into a Chinese restaurant and I see two white ladies that just moved here from Kansas City, Missouri,
Running it.
I wouldn't eat there.
Yeah.
All right. If
Yeah.
I go to a Chinese restaurant and I see two white ladies from Kansas City, Missouri, I'm not eating their food. Okay, that's valid. If I go to a Mexican restaurant and I see two Italian guys cooking it, I wouldn't trust it. They're not Mexican, they're Italian. If I go drop off my kids at a learning center and it's two Somalians who don't speak English, I'm not leaving them there. That's me being honest, right? I'm not leaving my two kids there. That's what I'm doing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Vic, I have a question. Would you,
No.
you're a foodie.
Yeah.
You like Cuban food?
Just raise off it, man.
If you went to a Cuban restaurant
Yeah.
and instead of two Cubans,
No.
it was, let's say, two Germans making it, you wouldn't really trust it.
I would try it.
You would try, sure.
I would try it to see like what they got going on because I've never heard of a German guy making a Cuban sandwich. Could be cool. You could be onto something, honestly.
Yeah, but you wouldn't try it. I mean, you wouldn't. You would assume it's not.
I wouldn't recommend others to go there.
Exactly. When I go to Cuban, I want Cubans
I'll
to
take
make
you
it.
to an authentic spot.
When I want Mexicans, I want Mexicans to make
Authenticity.
it.
You want
Yeah.
authenticity.
I don't trust two Somalis taking care of my kids, right?
It's not really authentic.
Now, talking about some.
Is that what you're trying to say in that comparison?
Oh, no, I just think dude, it's a proven fact. Majority of their my opinion. This is all based on me, no one else. Majority of everyone is inbred. But, chat.
That's Nick's opinion.
That's
guys.
my opinion. That's only my opinion. It represents no one but me, myself, and I. Dad, could you bring up that thing that I showed you about the... It's on the chat about the Somalian pirates and what you can do overseas. Alex said, I went to a ramen and it was a 100-year-old Asian with a bandana on his head. Best ramen ever, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's bingo.
When I go eat ramen, I want to see Ling Ling with a bandana on his head making my ramen. Like, that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. You get me? If I eat avocado toast, sure, I might want to see a raging leftist making it. Like, cool, I get it, right? What do you think about the plane that hit the Pentagon? My opinion, while Dave finds this, is I think 9/11 and Pentagon, in the grand scheme of things, was an inside job. I do think we had foreign acts in there, but I do think it was a lot of inside jobs to get into Afghanistan and Iraq, and you know, yeah. All right, well that's that. Dad, can you bring that up?
Yes, sir. Let's just let me frame it right for you. Make it look nice. All right. Here we go.
Victor, what do you think about this?
No.
You don't have to answer it. I just want what you think about it. Back in the day, I don't think they do it anymore. You're Russian.
It's 2009.
In 2009,
In 2009, at the height of the Somali piracy crisis, a Russian company began offering what they called the ultimate adventure cruise. For 3,500 pounds a day, wealthy clients could board an armed luxury yacht in Djibouti and sail deliberately slow along the Somali coastline at just 5 knots, slow enough to attract pirates. The yachts were equipped with AK-47s, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and former special forces troops were on board to make sure nobody got themselves killed. And basically, yeah, they paid 3,500 euros or pounds to shoot
dope.
Somalis.
So
Oh no, that's fucked. Wait, what was
so
the last part?
in Russia,
What was that last part?
in Russia in 2009,
Yeah, it was like a cruise excursion.
it was a cruise excursion, but
with a twist.
with a twist that they would. Okay, so you know how there's a bad Somalian pirate problem, and they would go into abduct
yeah.
cruise lines and cargo lines. So what they would do is that, okay, we're gonna pretend to be a cargo cruise, and then they would drive slow, and then the pirates would come to their boat and try to rob them, and then while they were
The boats were armed, ready to go.
like dude, they were, and they paid to just unalive the Somalian pirates.
And you could pay for this experience
Yes.
as like a Russian citizen or anybody.
Yeah, a tourist. You can go there and they would take you and they would drive really slow, pretend they were a cruise line. Then the pirates would come
No shot.
and then you can send missiles.
That's crazy. Dog.
Now listen, I'm a simple man. I said this. I told everyone this. I'm a simple man. I don't
That's
care
crazy.
about the glitz and glamour anymore.
That's insane.
I don't want any more diamond chains. I don't want to bust down AP. Listen, I have a plain Rolex, a plain Jane. I don't care about the glitz and glamour. I don't really want the big Lambo truck. If you send me once a year there, that's beautiful. What, I can't send a little piss missile to knock down a pirate ship?
No comment, man.
That's me. These are my comments and my thing. I just think it's a pretty cool experience. They're gonna rob me regardless. What, I can't send a little.
It's like Jurassic Park.
Exactly. But I wouldn't kill a dinosaur. I wouldn't unalive a dinosaur.
Jurassic Park, if it was like 2026 and we had a little island with dinosaurs, that would be cool.
A Jurassic Park?
I would buy a ticket for that.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Like you pull up, you see a fucking T-Rex, maybe a couple raptors, you have a little lunch at that little
I think
dino
that's
shop.
cool. Listen, let's bring Jurassic Park to real life, and
That's
let's bring my opinion, let's bring the Somalian pirate excursion to America. I would pay. Think about it. I would go with the boys. You wouldn't go, Vic, sure, because Vic's the most nicest person in the world. He never says anything bad. Me, on the other hand, I say a couple dirty stuff. I would go with the boys. What do you want, 10 bands? Let's write the check. Right, like 10 bands for 4 hours in the ocean, and I can just send little piss missiles here and there. Just 3 missiles hit the water? That's nice.
Not it for me, bro.
Alexis Jade said, definitely a simple man. I know, I'm just a little simple man. That's it.
Man of class, man of taste.
Melon Man said, what do you think of the judges of America? Are they corrupt? I think everyone's corrupt. That's the thing. The right politicians and judges are corrupt, and so are the left. Everybody's corrupt. There are a few non-corrupt ones. I think, in my opinion, RFK. I think Robert F. Kennedy. I don't think Robert F. Kennedy's corrupt. I love Robert F. Kennedy. I think he's doing an amazing job with the food system, like banning Red 40. Vic, you went to Europe.
Yep.
Hey, you can't do that, man.
I'm not on the shot.
But so Robert F. Kennedy, when you went to Europe, there was way less Red 40.
Yeah.
You ate like a monster in Europe, but you did come out being fat.
Europe was great. Europe's food, I mean, everything, bro. From like the Fanta being different color and
It tastes better,
having like 3 ingredients in it.
and you
versus-
can.
Yeah, the no 40.
Well, they have 3 ingredients per se.
I'm being a little exaggerated, but there was no Red 40, nothing, and there was no. I mean, the potato chips tasted just like potato salt, and whatever flavoring that you had. Like, there was no like, I don't know. McDonald's tasted way cleaner and nicer. Like I've never had a chicken nugget from McDonald's that like on point.
It's nice,
It was on point. It was just on point.
dude. Listen,
And then you come back and you're like, damn, this is what they've been giving us.
we have to take over. We got to put an end to it. Take the Red 40. I'm telling you, America wants your kids. In my opinion, America wants your kids GAY, fat, and a little bit retarded. Okay, I got 2 questions right here. Hold on. Alex Alex Smith said, here's the question. Would you rather have the country run by corrupt liberals or conservatives? I'd rather have the country run by
Conservatives.
corrupt conservatives, to be honest. And let me tell you why. They both, in my opinion, they both sell out your country to other countries. They both do that. They're both corrupt. But the thing I can't get behind is corrupting the youth. And yeah, they both corrupt the youth. But, you know, the right, when you get woke right, you're a little more coherent to what's really happening with the youth, right? Like, you don't really play around with that pronoun mumbo jumbo with the kids. Like, so that's why I would rather have the country run by corrupt right than corrupt left. And at least the right tells you what the hell they're doing. The left hide it, right? If Hunger Games was a thing, Nikki would have the fits. I don't know what that means. I never watched the Hunger Games, to be honest, either. I don't know what the Hunger Games is about. Can anyone educate me?
It's like a
Oh, that's what it is?
it's like a free for all. Like everyone fight to the death. Last person gets like a prize.
Oh, I would love to do it, but I want to be the host.
Everybody dies. It's all one versus one.
Yeah, like you win the Hunger Game. Like you win the Squid Game. Like there's one winner.
I would love to be the host. Does that make me a bad person? If I would just let to have my own Squid Games?
It'd give you like a type of description of character, but it wouldn't make you a bad person.
Melon Man said, who do you think would be a good president right now?
Ooh, that's good. Who do we need?
Hey, listen.
Who do people need?
If we had to pick a president right now and it's in politics, I would RFK. I would put Robert in president. And you know who would have been the best president ever? God rest his soul? Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk would have been the best president we would have ever had in our life. If Charlie Kirk was still alive, he would have been one of the best presidents. No one can tell me otherwise. And if you don't like Kirk, you just don't like reality and you don't like facts. You like opinions. I think Kirk would have been one of the best presidents.
Kirk would have been good.
You know who I wouldn't mind seeing as president? Like, I would laugh, right? And it would be pretty funny, and I would like it.
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens, I like Candace Owens a lot. I think Nick Fuentes. Fuentes would be a president, bro. Like, I rock with Fuentes, right? Because think about it. Fuentes isn't Republican. People get that twisted. Fuentes was libertarian, you know, and like that doesn't mean you're Republican. You view everything. Like, Fuentes gets all the sides. That's why I like Fuentes. Fuentes would have been a sick president, but overall, Kirk. Johnny Blaze donated $5. Join the movement. Subscribe to Nicky Gordo Show Patreon. Johnny Blaze.
W Johnny Blaze.
W Johnny Blaze. You are my Nick Nation's biggest supporter, and for that, I salute you. You'll always be part of the resistance. But yeah, Patreon's cool. You join the Patreon, you get the uncensored version. That we have tiers, like Johnny Blaze said. You have one-on-one therapy sessions. You have one-on-one debate sessions with me, and you get a bunch of other cool stuff. If you want to later, you can join the Patreon. It's in the link. And if you don't care about the uncensored and different cool stuff, just stick with us on YouTube. I will never neglect anything. Hannah Banana said Candace is cooked. Well, listen, Hannah, you're part of Nick Nation. I would like to know your opinion on why you think she's cooked. I'll be looking at the comments. You can tell me why you think Candace cooked. I don't think Candace is cooked. I think she's actually really smart. I think she's woke. And I think people thought she was cooked before they started letting out more facts about what was happening. W Palm Beach Pete.
W Pete.
Melon, with the state of America as a whole, what can the people do to help? Stay woke. That's all you can do to help America. Just stay woke and don't fall for propaganda. What do you think people can do?
What?
In the state of America as a whole, what can people do to help?
To be honest, keep doing your thing, man. Keep rowing your boat. When curveballs get thrown at you, catch them and try to make the world a better place. Right?
I mean, sure, I like your gist.
Well said. I think it was...
Smoke Dog 303 said government is lying to us. Well, yeah, the government's. Oh, let me tell you why they
can't
lie.
tell you everything, bro. That movie. Did you see the movie with me? Yeah,
the alien movie.
That shit was crazy.
But you know why they can't? You know why the government has to lie to you?
Why?
Hey, what movie?
The Departure Day, Distinguished Day,
Disclosure.
What's it? Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. It was about the alien. Movie. But you know why the government has to lie to you? Because in my opinion, the typical human being is a low IQ individual, and they cannot control their emotions. So if you tell a random person, hey, there's aliens, Bigfoot's real, we sold our government to this other country, you're screwed, people are gonna lose their mind.
No, yeah, you can't, like, that was what I don't want to spoil the movie. I'm not gonna, but like, that was the gist of it, was like, yeah, bro, the truth hurts, man. Like, there's a lot of shit that, like, if we do know, like, who knows the outcome, right? So it's better to just let it ride, I guess. Let the world figure out as it goes. Maybe 100 years from now, we'll all know.
Hey, we got a new donation, $4.99 on the charts. Fatty McFat said, my cats want to join the resistance. Listen, I don't discriminate.
Yeah, cats are welcome.
Cats can join. Gays can join. Lesbos can join. Trans can join. I don't discriminate. Like I said, I like everyone the same.
Yep.
I just don't like DYKES. I don't like them. But everyone else I do like. Gays can join the resistance. Trans can join the resistance. Because it's not a person thing, it's a mentality thing. And in the grand scheme of things, we all think the same. So Fatty McFat, of course your cats can join. I like cats. I actually want to buy a cat next year. I want to buy a Maine Coon.
Nice.
That was a Maine Coon.
A Maine Coon, it's a nice one. It's like a big ass cat.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the big
Sweet.
I want to buy that, and I want to buy a British short hair. But of course,
two cats?
what's disgusting? You know what's disgusting? That your stupid Colombian country lost.
Yo.
I hate Colombia. I will say that.
Nah, I love Colombia.
But you do. Vic loves Colombia. I don't like Colombia. There's a couple countries I don't like. I don't like Colombia. I don't like Somalia. Those are Maine Coons. They're nice.
Yeah, that's a nice cat.
Colombia lost the World Cup, and that's why Khan's mad. Well, what do you expect from a country that can't afford running water or air conditioning or playing with balls? They play with rocks all day and hurt their feet. 702, nice joke. But there's things that go unsaid. Me and Shrin talked about it. We had a great laugh the other day about what happened on the tour bus. Vic, you remember that? It was a knee slapper, huh?
This guy, huh? 7?
Valerie said, I love cats. Yes, Nick Nation loves cats. Actually, I'm gonna throw a boxing match. I'm gonna put Schwinn and 7 in a boxing match.
No comment.
Winner
man.
wins 3 bands, right? Let's see how hard they go. I know Schwinn's gonna go hard. Crystal Castellano said that Argentinian is foul. Yeah, listen, Argentina's rigged. I love Argentina. I have a bunch of homies. I have Javi. He's a big artist. Dilam, Kaktov. They're all big artists from Argentina. I love Argentinian people. I love Argentinian culture. I love Argentina in the grand scheme of things, but I do think they're cheaters in the World Cup. And that's why the FBI is suing them. And I think we got to get them out.
Wait,
Yeah, the FBI has an investigation.
That's not real, is
yeah,
it?
it is.
That was AI.
Since when?
Since today.
Really?
They're investigating Argentina. I don't think for that, for a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, wait.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's probably the best news I've heard all day.
Who do you guys think's going to take it, though?
Who? Norway, 100%.
Oh, no, we can take it.
You think Holland's got it?
Dude, Holland is nice.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Gotta cut my hair.
if nothing happens to Argentina, bro, and I take Messi, bro, to be honest. Like,
Argentina's not going to win.
I don't know.
Well, they might win because they cheat so much, but realistically, at the end of the day, I want Norway to win. I think Norway deserves a title shot. I think Norway's going to take it home, and then I need...
That's what everyone's saying. Everyone wants
Colombia's out. I need France to get out. And, hey, you know what the funny thing is? So check this out. My dad, born and raised in Greece. My mom, born and raised in Peru. My mom's father is born and raised in England. So my grandfather is born and raised in England and then moved to Peru, met my grandma, and had my mom. So I'm English, right? Because my grandpa's from there. So I should be rooting for the World Cup. But hey, my opinion, until we get immigration laws handled in London and England, I'm not rooting for them.
Nah, I'm going for the UK.
For what?
I mean, we're white. At the end of the day, like, we got to go for our English. No? It's our last thing we got.
Norway.
I'm not Norwegian.
You're not English.
I'm Russian Cuban.
The hell does Russia do
My
in English?
countries never make it to the World Cup, so I always gotta just settle with the U.S. And then once the U.S. loses, which usually in the first round, then I gotta start bandwagoning all the good guys.
Oh,
That's how it
Schwinn's.
works.
Hey, Schwinn's here. Schwinn. I'll cash up you 3 bands right now if you take care of 7. Just rock him. Rock him one good time. I'll give you 3 bands right now. That 3 bands goes a long way. Alex at Holland. Yeah, Holland's the man. Holland's number 1.
Yeah, no, he's
We already got rid of Colombia. We already got rid of the flat-footers in Colombia, right? Let's get rid of the Argentinians next. I love Argentina. I don't like the team because you guys cheat a lot. The referee vouches for you guys. Realistically, what happened? Messi went, he kissed the wall, and now people love him, and Argentina's corrupt, and it's insane. That's literally what
This guy?
happened. Argentina's corrupt. It's literally insane.
not proven, man.
What do you mean? Messi fouled somebody like 3 times and punched somebody, nothing happened. I get it. Messi's a golden goose. You want him in the finals. You rank up your numbers. You rank up the ratings. Everyone wants to watch Messi. I get it.
Ronaldo lost. That's not true.
Yeah, but FIFA doesn't love Ronaldo. Not the fans. FIFA
Dude, I'd
doesn't
say
love
Ronaldo and Messi are like equivalent of
you.
loved by soccer fans worldwide.
By fans.
By
not,
FIFA as well.
Not by FIFA. I will say it.
I beg to differ, bro.
No,
I think
in my-
they're the two of them have brought FIFA in
In my
more
opinion-
than any athlete
Yes.
in the world.
Yes, but the officials of FIFA love Messi. And why, in my opinion? Because Messi kissed the wall. That's, hey, there's a picture. And it happened. I see it.
I don't know.
You kissed the wall?
What I know.
83% of the chat agrees that Argentina cheated.
Yeah, Argentina did cheat. Argentina's the biggest cheater in the goddamn world. And I love Argentina.
Do like a good barria.
Yeah, Owen said, what are you talking about, Messi? Messi ratings have gone down. Yeah, they've gone down. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, FIFA loves him. Ronaldo actually good. No, Schwinn. You can't say, listen, you can't say Messi's bad. Messi's a phenomenal soccer player. MPM Worldwide said Chile. Brother. Chile would never make it to a World Cup ever. What do you guys bring? Nothing to the table. That's the thing about South American countries. You guys play okay and then shit like Mexico. Mexico shit the bed. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of the past couple World Cup games have been just big letdown disappointments.
Yeah, and USA pissed me off too.
Big letdown disappointments.
You
a lot
think-
of people losing a lot of money betting on this
Hey,
shit.
USA, what? We can go colonize every country, but we can't win a World Cup against Belgium?
Never eating waffle again.
Yeah, dude, screw them.
Never eating a waffle, bro. I'm over it.
What do you... Vic, this question is for you because you like McDonald's. What do you think about McDonald's having human DNA in it?
I haven't had McDonald's in like 2 or 3 months.
You just had Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's is way better than McDonald's.
Belgian mustard.
What you say?
Wait,
I don't support anything Belgish or Belgium related.
What is
USA.
this? What is the McDonald's with human DNA? Thing?
I don't know. Someone
gotta
said it.
Google that.
I could
Yeah, what has human DNA in it? Because
Could you bring it up and see if it's conspiracy theories or not?
of course it's
The
conspiracy.
owner of McDonald's did a commercial promoting the big arch and took like a little bite.
human and rat DNA found in burgers, scientists say.
He didn't call it meat. He called it like a product. People are-
Okay, it says trace amounts of human DNA can occasionally be found in highly sensitive, large-scale food testing, but this is a result of incidental cross-contamination. Claims that McDonald's serves human meat are entirely false and stem from viral satire hoaxes.
Yeah.
I don't believe them.
You can't believe everything you see or say on the internet,
I
bro.
will
Like,
say this. I do.
Yeah.
I
fake
do,
news is very real, bro.
I do think it is highly not highly. Let me take that back. I do think that you know how like McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's have impossible meat.
Yeah.
I think you have to get impossible meat out of menus. If you eat
What the
impossible,
fuck is impossible meat? It's just like vegetables
It's-
in a patty.
it's goy slop. That's what it is. It's goy slop created by the elites and the higher ups, put in your diet to make you think you're eating something healthy, but there's nothing healthier than meat sourced by a cow, right? Or a pig, or a chicken. It's meat. It's natural. The minute you start to manipulate DNAs and structures and say, oh, this is meat, but it's not actually meat, is where we have a problem, right? So it's made by slop in a lab, and then you feed it to your consumers, and you think it's healthy, but it's not healthy. And that's why I have a problem with vegans and I have a problem with vegetarians because oh, it's not good. Well, what's not good? You go, you source the cow or the pig, you put him down, and you eat the meat. There's nothing wrong with that. That's natural. That's human. That's what you do. But then you start going to these labs, you start making goy slop, you start eating this, and then what happens? You start unaliving, you start getting sick, you start getting diseases. I'm so anti all that slop.
Yeah, fuck slop.
Mike Skater said, "Nat Pig, listen, I eat pork. I'm not Muslim. I don't have a towel on my head. I don't do that. I don't care. I eat pork all the time. There's nothing wrong with it, my opinion."
Yeah, I feel like the whole like religious beliefs and not being able to eat certain foods is, I get it, I understand it, but I don't think anything in Christianity, like there's no food that we can't eat, or Catholicism or whatever. Like there is no like you can't eat. So, oh, I think there is. Yeah, there is.
Well, I mean, every Bible does say something.
Yeah,
about,
no. I
It
forgot.
does say about
It's
swine.
like Easter.
Hey, but check this out. 702 just said something about you.
What do you say?
He said, Vic crushed a filet-o-fish at the Denver airport and pretended it was normal.
Fuck, that was true. Yeah. And,
But then
hey, Lou posted me on his TikTok. That shit went crazy. But everyone was commenting, "Yo, he's a cool, nonchalant guy eating a fucking filet of fish. What's the big ish?"
I don't think anything filet-o-fish is wrong.
At the airport, you're about to, bro. They make it super hot and ready right there. You're about to fly out.
Hey, no, filet-o-fish is not. But you know what does piss me off
I
at the
asked that about a
airport?
filet of fish or any fish sandwich.
You know what does piss me off at the airport? And I'm going to take it on the other side now. When I go through TSA and they stop me and they swab my hands, it's like, do I look like a terrorist?
Absolutely.
Like, do I look like a terrorist?
Yes.
No, I don't. I know what one looks like.
No, but if I'm a TSA agent, you're definitely one of the guys in my training pamphlet to stop and just give a double check.
No, because when I watch the 9/11 documentary and Hezbollah documentaries, that's what I'm looking for at the airport. I'm not looking for me. I think if you made me a TSA agent, I can find you one easily. I won't waste your time.
Nick, a TSA agent would be really good.
Dude, I can do it 100%. Hey, that could be good. Would they let me do it for a Nicky
let-
Gordo show episode?
They let Drewski do it.
Okay, but they did it for a skin. I'm talking about real deal. Let me do it for a day.
Dude, that'd be good. Nick, a TSA agent.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, you put me there, I can find one. Listen, and I'll take it a step further. I've been at the airport before, and I see someone with an accent, and I double look at them. And I'll be at the airport. I've done it. I'm on my plane, and I'm not going to bed. I'm staring
Hey,
you
what do
down
you
like
think
a
about
hawk.
this take? This is a crazy take. Not being turned down from flying if you're lack of hygiene. Like, if you're about to check in for your flight and you stink and smell like shit, you cannot get on your flight, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I think that comes to common courtesy, right? Like, I don't
But there should
care.
be a certain point where, like, whoa, this guy or this girl genuinely smells like a pile of garbage, and it's gonna bother
Well,
the comfort of the other passengers.
Yeah,
Even if it is economy, let's just do something about this.
I think
'Cause
if
I cannot do an 8-hour flight sitting next to someone who smells like garlic and mojo.
listen, I don't want to sit next to someone that smells, and I don't want to sit next to someone that's too fat. I will say that. I'm chubby now. Back in days to be really fat.
Bro, I've sat between you and Marcus on a plane.
Yeah, but that's when we were big. I'm chubby now, and Marcus is slim thick. So I think if you're too fat, you shouldn't be able to fly. And I think if you stink, you shouldn't be able to fly because now you're being a nuisance to people. I've been on a flight and people stink. It's like, yo,
Yeah, but there's nothing you
you
can
don't
really
smell,
do.
you don't wear deodorant? No, I'm being honest. And why do I go to, and it's a shame. Why do I go to Canada and why do I go to some European countries and the Indians stink like shit? Do you guys not believe in deodorant? No,
That's
I
what I'm
want to
saying.
know. How do you
Bad, bro.
believe in worshiping cows, but you don't believe in putting on deodorant? What's the issue?
I mean, there's a lot of people that just, like, it's sad. It's just a sad point, but a lot of people that just don't give a fuck about hygiene, man. They'll, like, genuinely wake up and can go a couple days without even thinking they got to do anything to maintain
Oh,
themselves, you know?
this
what I
one's
mean?
good. Mr. P, MPM Worldwide. He's a Nick Nation member, so I gotta answer his question, no matter how raunchy it is. Are you staying on the flight if the pilot is a woman? Yes.
Yeah.
But if you told me, hey, Nick, Do you want a man, a male pilot or a female pilot? I'm choosing the male pilot because, in my opinion, they can both be phenomenal, right? I'm not saying women drivers can't drive a plane. Wink, wink. I'm just saying that in the grand scheme of things, men deal with pressure better than women. So if turbulence comes or something happens, I would put my bottom dollar that the male can react better. I'm not saying a woman can't drive a plane. I'm not saying that at all. Women could drive a plane. I've seen women drive planes. I'm not discrediting them. I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, if turbulence were to come or if something were to happen, the male can dictate the situation way better.
Yeah, maybe in that sense, yeah, you're right. But I mean, as long as they both have their degree and they both know how to fucking pilot a plane, either or, it's cool with me.
Hey, this one's good. You don't got to go into detail. Just choose one. G's P669 said, ghetto black male pilot or Asian woman pilot?
I like that. I like that one a lot.
Black pilot.
I go with the ghetto black pilot 100%.
You saw watch Soul
He'd
Plane?
be like, hey, what's poppin', y'all? We about to land in like 5 minutes. All right. Hey, we about to land in Hartsfield, Atlanta. That's hard.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, I go with the ghetto black pilot.
I just don't want my plane.
How are the Asian chicks on?
I'm landing.
I just don't want my
I just fucking lands. That's like a Family Guy skit right there.
But I just don't want to. Soul Plane
Where everybody else?
and Soul Plane's a great movie,
Soul
right?
Plane's good.
But I just don't
What
want
about
my
Snakes on a Plane?
Snakes on a Plane is good. I just don't want. I'll pick the ghetto one too. I just don't want my plane to smell like
I
crab.
like plane movies. I like
But I don't
movies
want
that
you to-
regard
But
planes,
imagine you
you know?
going your whole plane smelled like a crab broil.
But that goes back to my topic of like not letting people smell like certain ways or have certain hygiene levels to enter public transportation. It shouldn't. Sorry, we gotta not allow the service because of your hygiene. You don't like it? Go shower.
And you shouldn't be able to eat anything you want on a plane.
You
No.
lost your money. You're not getting a refund on your ticket. You
The
stink.
other-
You showed up to your flight stinking.
And the other day, I went on a flight, and someone next to me ate a sandwich. Right?
Oh my God,
But it
diabolical.
was a stinky sandwich.
Diabolical.
Like, it smelled like
Like
acid.
from home.
And I'm like,
they smuggled it through TSA from home, and it's got fucking
it stinks.
tuna, 2-day-old tuna in it.
and I'm like, really? Like, you're that much of an inconsiderate, narcissistic asshole? I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care if you're Latino. But you're that much of a prick that you think you have the right to bring your stinky food on this plane and ruin everyone's day. And that's what I'm starting to say. It should be okay. We as a unit and as people should fund our stop giving our taxpayer monies overseas. Stop housing illegals in America. Stop helping lazy people. Let's fund the tax. Make a special button, give me the button, and let me start pressing it, and we start proofing people out of business. That's what we should do. Because there's a lot of people I want to go, and there's a couple races I'm starting with first. I'm not going to say it right now, but there's 3 races I'm going to first. Hey, who wants me to press the button? And I'm abusing it. I will abuse my power. At least I'm honest. I'm telling you, I'm gonna use my power.
missiles left and right.
Bro, if I can press a button and proof people out, I am abusing my power. I'm abusing it to the fullest. I might abuse it so much that some races might just not exist anymore. I'm like, damn. But that's that. Taylor Allen said, I hated Spirit the one time I flew it. Yeah, Spirit sucks.
Aren't they like out of business now?
I mean, yeah, thank God. They were a horrible airline.
yeah. If your man flew out on Spirit, he don't really love you.
Check this out. Excuse me for that.
He's on a budget.
Phone. Hold on. Yo, Alexa, I'm on the podcast. Can I call you back? But look, you're on live. Do you want to tell him anything?
Who's that?
Yeah, happy 4th of July.
So it's Martin.
Brother, you're 4 days late. True.
Can
True.
you connect my charger, please? My computer's about to die. Thanks,
Hey,
Con. Just come let me
happy
know
4th,
listen.
pimp.
All right, Alex, I'm gonna call when I'm done here.
Happy 4th, brother. Hey, saying happy 4th of July 4 days after the holiday is kind of crazy, right?
The what?
Like telling people Happy New Year maybe a couple of weeks later makes sense. It's New Year's. But like, yo, bro.
Oh,
Yo,
this one's nice, Vic. Check this out. You're gonna like this one. Well, you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna like it. Melon Man said, "Would you rather have a button to just delete countries or people?" This is the thing. and I've said this.
This is the thing.
It's not a. There's good people and bad people in every country. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't exist, but I like to think so. So I wouldn't want to delete countries. I'll delete people. Like, how much fun would that be, right? Like, if I delete a country, like after winter's boom, but I can just go there and just run around and just click buttons. Like, it's way more.
Imagine
it's way better.
Imagine the death sentence was ran by one person across the whole country.
Oh, let me run it.
And like the person who ultimately decides, like, yeah, this is how he's gonna go out, and I'll do it. It's Nick.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Listen, if you ever come into a situation and someone's like, yo, which one of your homies is going to say the most racist, prejudiced, diabolical, gay, outlandish thing?
I'm going all in on Nick.
Put all your money on me.
All in. And you're making your money back.
Like, brother, I know everything in the book. And this is the thing. I don't just single out one race. I'll talk about everybody, even my own. So put your money on me and I'll help you out. This person said, I forgot the name, but I remember the question. Is it GAY if you take your woman's last name? Like, if you get married.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
No, well, no, some people do.
No. That's not a thing.
It's not a thing, but people do it.
The answer is yes, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's super gay. And you know what's even crazier? And I've said this, and listen, hot take, actually not a hot take, super normal take. I hate when people are like, I took my mom's last name. Hey, that's your grandpa's last name. So you didn't beat no statistic, right? Like, it's your grandfather's last name.
Nah, you can have like multiple last names. Like, there's people who have like literally 5 names, and it's like I don't even know. It's like their dad's side, their mom's side, and the grandpa's side, and then the grandma's side, and they all have the fucking 6 names with a junior at the end.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it's still your grandfather's last name. So they didn't beat the statistic that they want a woman's last name.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. I've never.
What if she had like a cool like last name like Laser or Powers?
David's onto something.
Laser or Powers
Hear me out.
or
Hear me out. And David's onto something really cooler. Let's say your wife has a last name like Cash, or like Stacks, or Diamonds.
I don't want to. You just listed Miami hooker names.
Victor Diamonds.
You listed Miami hooker names.
Or
and that's another thing.
Nicky Diamonds would be sick. Hey, your last name was Diamond. Nicky Diamonds. Nicholas Diamonds.
Yeah, but why would I take my wife's last name?
No, but I would add it into mine because that shit's tough.
Well, that's clear.
And my wife's mine, so boom, there you go.
I don't think you're really rushing right now.
But she's gonna get my last name because that's how it's been since the beginning of time, brother.
Yeah, I don't agree. I think if you're a man and you take your woman's last name, you're a cuck a little bit. Kit Kat says today's been stressful. Kit Kat, why has your day been stressful? What happened to you? Schwinn said that's my son's name, Cash Money. You don't beat the statistics, Schwinn. You're not beating the statistics right now, buddy. Schwinn said if Shorty don't want to take my last name, we not getting married. We could be friends. Well, 100%, right? That's what men do in this country. That's what we do as men. You take our last names. That's about it. Hannah Banana said my man refuses. Of course, he's a real man. He's not going to take a woman's last name. Alex Smith said if I was in the run, I'd want to disappear, change my last name. I would do more than that. Rip Prop, you haven't become a man unless you regret the name Cash Money. I think Schwinn just rage baiting right now. You know what I do think is kind of GAY, Vic? So since I travel a lot, I think if you're a grown man and you have your initials in your Rimowa luggage, it's kind of gay.
Nah, I think that's cool.
Put your initials on your luggage?
I mean, yeah. It's my luggage. Everyone, like, if I ever misplace it, there's other people. Now everyone and their mother has a Rimowa fucking luggage. I know which one's mine. I like personalizing my stuff. I like knowing that is mine.
Well, Kit Kat said everyone in my house is fighting and I have to babysit early as F in the morning. Hey, if everyone's fighting, just tell them to STFU.
Or just take a walk outside, huh?
Yeah, just take a walk. Hey, if they're fighting,
take your phone,
be
take
like,
a walk.
hey, listen, I don't deal with poverty activities. If they're fighting, leave. You got to babysit in the morning, don't babysit. Unless you need the bread. Schwinn said N-word. I can say it, right? Can I say it? Yeah, I can. I'm not going to, but I can. My last name is Fuller. That's a hard-ass name. Well, what, is your mouth Fuller of wiener?
Oh, got him.
That's crazy.
He got his ass.
W. Vic, he's organized.
Thanks. Try it. It's not easy. It's not easy, bro.
Only Crystal said, only because people take shit all the effing time or are dumb as and get confused. I don't know what you're referring to. Hannah Banana said, if you take your wife's last name, you're probably a stay-at-home dad. 100%.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Listen, I'll say it again.
Stay-at-home dad is insane. Like,
And someone said,
you stay home while your wife go out to work is a crazy concept
But
that I can't fathom.
someone earlier in the chat said, hey,
Cannot
would you
understand it.
rather let the country be ran by radical conservatives or radical liberals? Now, none are correct. When you become too radical, you're wrong. Just how I don't believe in radical Islam or radical Judaism or radical Christianity. The reason why I would choose radical conservatives over radical liberals is because, you know, in the grand scheme of things, in the liberal ideology book, they would agree with a woman giving the last name to a man. That's the issue. Yeah, you don't have to answer that, but that's my thing.
Good on that one.
Johnny Blaze said his last name is Devonshire. Sounds like royalty. Johnny Blaze, you are royalty, my friend. And we'll be organizing the one-on-one therapist session this week. I don't know when or next week. I'll text you. Eddie TG said, Vic, you still on the GTA server? Please don't answer that, Vic, for my blood pressure. Melon Man said, okay, but what if your wife was making like $300 million a year? Would you be a stay-at-home dad? If my wife was making $300 million a year,
We're investing in starting another business, and I'm gonna help her make more
no,
than
but
$3 million a
if she
year.
was making $300 million a year,
We're making more than that together, baby.
yeah, but if she was making $300 million a year, and
do you wanna
it was mine too, and there was no prenup. She wanted me to be a stay-at-home dad. Sure, yeah, 300 mil, I'm taking it all.
Or we pay for a badass housekeeper, get a nice house, we level up, open multiple businesses, get more kids.
Well, listen, before we go there, I want to say this. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., 2 or 2:30? 2, right? Tomorrow at 2 p.m., we're dropping a new episode. It's me versus two bikers. Right? So tomorrow, 2 p.m.,
That's
it's
nice.
Nicky Gordo versus two bikers. So turn your notifications
When you say
on.
bikers, you mean like Harley Davidson or cyclists?
Street cyclists, I'm sorry.
Like, that's two different, but that's two completely different, like, people you're fighting against.
But tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we're dropping an episode. Nicky Gordo versus two street cyclists.
That's fine.
Put your notifications on. Follow and like and subscribe to our YouTube right now. Once again, subscribe to YouTube. New episode tomorrow. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. And listen, if you want new uncensored episodes and old uncensored episodes, join us on Patreon. Our Patreon, we have uncensored versions. We have tiers that you can debate with me, and you can do therapy sessions with me. Join the Patreon. The link is in the bio on our YouTube. And one more thing. We just dropped some merchandise. I haven't announced it yet and haven't promoted it yet, and I haven't filmed the commercial, but you can get merchandise in our link in our bio next to our Patreon link. We just dropped hats. We dropped phone cases, and we dropped shirts and some other cool stuff. Go grab some merchandise.
Go get that.
But yeah, join the Patreon, buy some merchandise. New episode tomorrow. We came to an end of an hour, Nick Nation. I'll see you guys next week. Watch the episode tomorrow. Follow us on Instagram. Remember, it's us versus them. The resistance is here.
We're here, baby.
I'm not far right. I'm not far left. I'm 30% on the right. And if you don't like me, hey, right here, a big one. I don't care.